Here we have Andrew, a 38-year-old male, diagnosed with schizophrenia. He's been found running around yelling inappropriate things at people. Kyoko, the nurse, will be performing a MSc on Andrew. Let's watch.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, my name is Kyoko. We've met before. Can I sit here?
Yeah.
And we can chat a little
Sure.
bit? Thank you. Andrew, how are you doing today?
Not too good.
Not too good? How would you rate your mood today from 1 to 10? 10 being the best mood and 1 being the worst mood that you've ever been.
Maybe like a 3.
3? Okay. Do you think that's low? How would you rate your mood when you're having a good day or regular day?
Oh, 10 out of 10. Best day of my life.
Okay.
So Kyoko approaches her patient, Andrew, in a calm manner while introducing herself. She assesses his body language and determined that it was safe to perform her MSc on Andrew. She also assesses his current mood, which allows the nurse to know any significant changes in his mood.
So Andrew, can you tell me a little bit about how you got here?
Okay. Well, I was in the Army a while back. Then from the Army, worked my way up the ranks. And I became a bit more of an important person, and I was recruited into the CIA.
Okay.
In the CIA, I had a little bit of a drug problem, and my commanding officer put me here.
So Andrew, how long have you been in CIA?
I was in the CIA for about a year.
Okay. And you said that you were in the Army before the CIA. What were you doing before the Army?
I lived in Ontario. My grandpa's actually the one that got me into the Army.
Okay. Andrew, I noticed that you keep looking at the window there. I'm wondering if you see something or hear
Not yet.
something right now?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Mm.
Okay. What's your thoughts right now?
Well, I'm just a little bit anxious about Windows. Just, my work with the CIA, it's a lot of beef with the Italians. So, I mean, just a little bit worried that they might come and get me while I'm in here.
Okay. I don't see anything there, but it must be very frightening to think that someone is after you.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Yeah. Can I go back to the CIA stuff that you were talking about?
Sure.
Can you tell me more about CIA stuff? Because that sounds very fun and exciting.
No, it wasn't fun nor exciting. It was a hard job. It's in the middle of a war between the Italians and the CIA, and I was in the middle of it because I was in a witness protection program for kids, and I was always protecting little girls.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I never knew.
Kyoko did everything good up until the end of the scene. For starters, Kyoko maintains her composure and does not pass judgment. Her interest and compassion towards Andrew, whose delusions allow Kyoko to assess his cognition and his perception of reality. However, Kyoko feeds into Andrew's delusions inappropriately by assuming that his experience was a positive one.
So Andrew, due to the nature of your job and also how stressful it can be, have you thought of have you had any thoughts on harming yourself or others?
Myself, no. Others, the only time I'd ever think about hurting someone else is if they're threatening to harm me.
Do you, is there anyone particular in this facility that you think would harm you?
No, they're not a part of the Italian mob or anything different.
Do you feel safe here?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. So when you feel down or stressed, what do you do usually to bring yourself back up again?
Well, if it's a good day out, I go for a walk. Or I don't know, I used to do a lot of martial arts when I was a kid, so I go to the gym sometimes and that seems to help.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So Andrew, I just want to say thank you for sharing your story with me. And before I go, when you feel down or stressed next time, would you consider coming to one of the staff to talk about your feelings?
Yeah, that seems okay. Maybe just like a one-on-one would be okay.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Kyoko finds out about Andrew's homicidal ideations by relating it to his emotions. Kyoko reassures Andrew's safety and the safety of others by giving him options if he ever feels like harming himself. As well, the nurse identifies any plans of harm to ensure the safety of others. Furthermore, Kyoko explores coping mechanisms that Andrew takes to decrease his stress levels.
In summary, Kyoko's approach to Andrew was very respectful and professional. She appropriately assessed the situation and decided it was appropriate to approach Andrew. She kept a respectful line of communication. She assessed further into what the patient was concerned about and reassured the patient that he was safe. By the end of the interview, she ensured that Andrew was aware of the support available to him. She assesses his suicidal and homicidal ideations to ensure the safety of others and the patient himself, and lastly dove into insight and judgment of the patient.